check-in and removal day.
Give it to me like...
Hello, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a check-in on these. So just a reminder, underneath these are the Light Elegance natural fiber gel. So I did the backfill, and then I went over with the cat eye polish. So today we're going to do a removal of all of them. I'm going to shorten them, and we're going to do a whole new set, and this time I'm going to go for short almond, and I'm going to try an ombre this time. Okay, so I'm going to start with this bit. I'm going to take off most of the cat eye polish. You can see I've already done that. So I'm just going through, I'm debulking a little more, just to note the lifting issues that I keep mentioning. That's my fault, it was never the product. I almost had zero lifting this time. So really happy with that. I was just really much more detailed with my cuticle work and cleaning them up even after. So that worked really well. So I'm gonna continue, I'm gonna play some music for you, let you watch a little bit of the debulking, and then we'll get ready to keep going. Okay, so just to review, I debulked with the bit, with that 5-in-1 bit, and then I cut the nails pretty much into the shape, into the almond shape, and then I went on with my medium grit sanding band just to kind of clean up around the cuticles a little deeper because I didn't want to touch that area with that harsh bit. And then I did some of the shaping as well. So I really started to just do the shaping with my medium grit sanding band and take off any of the lifted areas. So now I'm just going to continue on with my cuticle work, just making sure that I'm getting any of that dead skin that's left on the nail plate off, pushing back my cuticles as much as I can without hurting myself. So I'm going to clean up the rest of these nails, and then we'll get on to our next step. Okay, so just to review sort of what I've been doing, so I'm using 2 different cuticle bits here. You saw the longer one first. I use that just to kind of push back some of that skin a little better. And then to get really precise, I use my diamond ball bit for the rest of the cuticle work. And I'm really trying to get down these those side walls just to make sure I get any lifting out of there. And there's nothing left, so that I can make a nice perimeter for when I start my gel application. You also probably saw me use, I think it came in the shot really quickly, but it was my medium file, and I just used that to sort of round out the free edge of my nails and just kind of perfect that shape a little bit. The goal here for me is get my nails into the shape, or as close to the shape that I want them in at the end, so that I eliminate some of that finish filing as I get further in the process. Okay, so I'm just finishing up here with my cuticle bit. I've already done my other hand, so I'm only showing you one. So here we go. Now I'm gonna cleanse, I'm gonna clean all my nails. And here I'm just using alcohol with a scrub brush. And I'm just sort of getting all that dust off, getting underneath my nails, on top of my nails. Just keeping them, trying to get them as clean as possible for next application. Now you can see that I left quite a bit of that fiber gel, that white fiber gel. And that's because I want to attempt this ombre. So I'm going to be using, I want to keep some of that white showing through. So basically, I'm going to really be doing almost like a backfill, and I'm going to be using this. This is the gel. It's a soft gel by Born Pretty, and it's a beautiful pink, so I'm going to have it so that it's going sort of pink to white. I'm going to use my Madam Glam brush, but I'm going to start with my TACK. So here's just kind of a sneak peek. This is my right hand complete. So I'm just taking off that sticky layer. And what I tried to do is I really just tried to keep that nude pink gel sort of at the top, so that it, and then fade it into that white. And when I do some of that finish filing at the end, I'll take off a little more of that pink down at the bottom, and you'll see some of the white coming through. So we're going to start with TACK. I'm going to apply so you can watch and listen. Okay, so just finishing up on the pinky here. I'm gonna cure for 2 minutes. I always cure tip my TACK for 2 minutes. Don't forget the TACK works as a double-sided sticky tape and like a primer. So this is, I'm showing you here my right hand, which I've already done. I've completed off camera. I showed you that before. But here we are ready for application. I'm gonna use the nude pink, the Born Pretty. Look how beautiful that color is. It's like a ballerina pink, ballerina pastel pink. And again, I'm going to use my Madam Glam application brush. I love this brush. So I've done my thumb off camera as well. So I'm going to start with a slip layer, or a wetting layer, or a base coat layer. And really, I'm just saturating the whole nail with that, a thinner coat, but I'm making sure that whatever perimeter I create is important, because that's where the next bead is going to go. That's where I'm going to start building from. It's going to gel loves gel. Gel attaches to gel. So I'm making sure to clean up around my edges before I apply this layer, because I'm trying to avoid the seepage into my my free edge. You can see it's starting right there. So if I see that happening, I'm cleaning it off, just sort of recontrolling where the gel's going for that. So here I'm just I've done sort of that backfill, and now I'm just sort of pulling very lightly the rest of the product down, making sure to still clean up my edges. And then we're going to start on my middle finger and my ring finger. So I had a lot of product on that brush, so I'm just using it for both of these nails here. Making sure to clean up my edges. And again, this gel is very, it moves a lot, so it self-levels. It's very easy to work with, but I kind of have to be a little bit careful because it moves. It will flood your cuticle and it will flood your free edge if you don't apply that first layer perfectly. And again, just sort of floating the brush over, just kind of pulling it down into place. I am going to do some filing just to perfect the shape afterwards, but I am also trying to keep some of that white peeking through. I'm not sure if I did a great job at it, but they look really pretty, so I'm happy with it. And then here again, you can see how light my brush is as I'm sort of working that gel. I got another bead there and I just reattached it to the gel, and I'm just working it down the rest of my nail as softly and as precisely as possible. And again, I'm trying to get it as perfect to the shape that I want, so I don't have too much filing to do at the end. So I did my pinky off camera, and of course in between all those I'm curing for 2 minutes. Now I am cleansing that sticky layer off the top, just kind of getting an idea of what they look like and how much filing I have to do. So not too much, it seems. So just to go over what I used again, my Madame Glam gel application brush. I used the Born Pretty Extension Soft Gel in the Nude Pink, and I used the Light Elegance TACK. Okay, so this is what they look like before I've done any finish filing. I'm still going to do a little bit of cuticle work, and I'm going to finish file the full nail before I do my top coat. So I am going to do my filing off camera, and then I will come back right here, all filed, shaped, and now we're going to finish up with the cuticle work.
Are y'all ready for this?
Okay, so cuticle work was really just to make sure I'm really clean around my free edges and my cuticles, and that helps prevent the lifting as well. So fully cleansed, all clean, almost all ready to go. cleaning up for you here a little bit. And now I'm gonna use my Ultimate Finish gel sealer. It's my top coat from or by Young Nails. And guys, I just want to say this is probably the shiniest top coat I have. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it a lot. So here we go. So obviously I cured for 2 minutes. Here we go with the final. Here's that top coat again. I wish it was a bigger bottle, but I love it all the same. So there we go. Oh, it's my final. My short Almond Ombré. You can see a little bit of the ombre. You're not quite getting it in this light, but I'm trying to sort of show you some different angles here. So there you have it, guys. It's a short video for today. It was just removal and new application, different shape, sort of different style. Just finishing off with some cuticle oil. I love this stuff. Smells so yummy. I'm just making sure I get it under my nails too, because I've got one of those really high eponychiums. So just making sure to rehydrate. And there we have it. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.